Yes.
This is Video Diary Stage 11, La Loop 2025. Jill Vale.
You're very good. Thank you for remembering my name.
Thank you very much for coming on Video
No
Diary.
problem. This is an excellent opportunity to talk about the Loop.
Well,
Yes.
tell us about the Loop.
Well, it is not easy, but it's so fun. And really nice chaps like this guy. And yeah, I definitely will be making this hopefully a yearly event. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Jill, we'll come back to that in a second, but first, tell me a bit about today's stage.
So today was apparently flat. It's a sprinter stage, but there was some fluff at the end. And I'm talking like 20% gradient. It went up. You turn the corner and you literally hit a wall. And that was at the very end. So that maybe was like about 150 kilometers or something.
I think
you
it
remember?
came at 160.
Okay,
I
so
think it was like
at
within
the end.
10k of the end.
Yeah, it was right at the end. So we came around a corner and boom, it was like a wall. And that was probably, I think they say that is the steepest part of the tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's great.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
Yes, no more of that silliness. Now it's just the mountains. So that's going to be very
Just
exciting.
those mountains?
Yes, very exciting tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be good. Tomorrow we start in a very, very cool little village called Ach. I always pronounce it wrong. I was spending some time...
Yeah, well, it's not a word that sits well in French, is it?
No,
A-U-C-H.
I was calling it for the longest time, but it's Osh. Actually, it's Osh.
Okay.
Because I actually lived there for about an hour outside of there, in Bazoug, which is a very, very French little village. So we start there and we end on the top of Haute Cam, which is a very tough climb. Should I be saying this?
It's our first foray into ore category tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a super tough climb. I've done it and it is like this, but then it kind of mellows out a little bit, but it's at the very end again, but it's not nearly as steep. So it's doable. And it's going to be nice tomorrow. It's not going to be rainy, stormy.
Well, I mean, what the weatherman says for the rest of the Pyrenees, you know, once you're actually at the top of the mountain, it can be.
Yes.
I will be packing
point.
my long
Prepared
sleeves.
Boy Scout. Prepared Boy Scout. Very prepared.
Bless you.
But it is going to be very nice tomorrow, and it's not going to be snowing. Although they did get snow in the French Alps, which is a bit, but not in the Pyrenees. So tomorrow is going to be an excellent stage. You're going to kick butt.
Well, I was just going to say that I've really enjoyed the time we spent together, which is normally sitting in the evenings, because I very rarely see you on the road because you're so much faster than me.
No, that's not true. You were there the other day. You were in the group. We were doing our little
circulating.
Yeah, echeloning, and but yeah, tomorrow
I was there, but not for long.
Yeah, no, what do you mean not for long? He's kidding. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a really fun stage.
I'm looking forward to it. Today, so yeah, as you'll say, today was a flat stage, but it rolled and it rolled, but then right at the end there was this extraordinary kicker where you just thought, this is no way going to be a sprint stage, it's going to be a puncher stage, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I mean, there's no way the Pogie's not going to attack there.
Oh, he will.
Oh, he totally will. I mean, I don't know how the sprinters get up that to begin with. But
with a little help from their friends.
A little push. But it's going to be an exciting stage also because now Pogie's in yellow. He's in yellow, he's in green, and he's in polka dot.
World champions and polka
and
dot.
he's world
he's got
champion.
the stripes, the dots,
I mean,
the
guys.
colours.
I think he might be joining us maybe tomorrow.
He's going to catch up with us. He's going to do a whole week's worth of riding.
Catch up with us tomorrow.
Last question before we wrap up. If you knew someone who had thought about coming on the Loop,
yes,
but maybe wasn't sure about it, wasn't sure if they were fit enough, or if that they were going to fit in, or if it was the right for them,
yes,
what would you say to them?
There's no excuses, because literally you will get fit on this ride.
Yes.
Starting from day one. You will absolutely fit in because everyone's nuts here. So anybody can fit in. And you have to be a little bit nuts to be able to do 21 days in the saddle. But it's life-changing. And anybody who wants to discover that just has to ride even just a few stages.
Yep.
You know, you can come out, and that's the beauty of La Loupe, is you can come out and just do, you know, the Grand Depart or the Pyrenees or things like that. And there's a little bit of everything for anybody. And that's the beauty of it's like getting an a la carte, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think that if you can ride 100k, you probably can ride 160k with a group like this, because you get a lot of extra free by being.
Yes.
And if you can ride, and that 160k is a stage. If you can ride one stage, you can probably do 3.
Oh, 3 in a row.
By the time you've done 3, you've worked your legs in, and just stay.
You ride into the race, like literally ride into.
Totally.
And everybody is so supportive, and like you're in a group, so you're not, you know, it's a little less daunting when you're in a group. So everybody's supporting each other. So that's always it's inspiring for a lot of people. So there's no excuses.
Great. Jill, thanks so much for coming on and chatting to us.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'll see you at the top of Postcam tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Several hours after you finish.
No. You'll probably keep me down, that's for sure.